Hello everyone, this is Amrith here, and today we are going to see Cambridge IGCSE Chapter 14 Coordination and Response from Save My Exams. If you like this video, please share and subscribe to this channel. Okay, let's start. The nervous system coordinates the responses of the animals to changes in the environment. Figure 2.1 shows arrangement of the nervous system in a mammal. Complete figure 2.1 by writing the names of the missing parts of the mammalian nervous system in the boxes. Nervous system. Central nervous system. The subtopic is brain and spinal cord. Next is peripheral nervous system, and it is cranial nerves and spinal nerves. Figure 2.2 is a flow chart that shows how an involuntary action is controlled. Painful stimulus, pain receptor, X relay neuron, motor neuron, muscle, and response. B1. State the structure found at X. So the answer is sensory neuron. State the type of involuntary action shown by the flow chart. They asked what is the another name of involuntary action. So the another name of involuntary action is reflex action. State two ways in which a voluntary action differs from an involuntary action. So the first point is the electrical impulses takes more time to pass, whereas involuntary action takes a less time to react. Second point is the response is not always same to the stimulus. Figure 2.3 shows three pots of seedlings that have been kept in different conditions: pot P, pot Q, and pot R. C1. State the conditions in which pot P and Q were kept. Pot P is kept at uniform light and pot Q is kept without light. State the name of the growth response shown by the seedlings in pot R. So the growth response is positive phototropism. Explain the advantage to the seedlings of this growth response. Plant absorb more light energy from the chloroplast, so more photosynthesis occurs. When more photosynthesis occurs, more glucose is produced. Figure 3.1 is a diagram of human skin in cold weather. Table 3.1 shows the responses to the skin to cold weather. Complete the table by naming the parts of the skin that respond to cold weather using the letters P to V from figure 3.1 to identify these parts of the skin. Responses of the skin in cold weather: stands upright to trap air. The name of the part is hair. The letter from figure 3.1 is R. Constricts to reduce blood flow to skin, blood vessel, and the letter is S. Stops producing sweat, and the name of part is sweat gland, and the letter is U. The response of the skin to cold weather is an involuntary action. Explain how an involuntary action differs from voluntary action. Answer is involuntary action or reflex action gives faster and immediate response to the effector, and they are not involved in decision making. Always the response to the stimulus will be the same. Describe how the nervous system coordinates the response of the skin to cold weather. And the answer is when there is a cold weather, temperature receptor detects the cold weather and pass the electrical impulses to sensory neuron, and from sensory neuron it transfers to relay neuron, from relay neuron it transfers to motor neuron, and from motor neuron the electrical impulses pass through effectors. Figure 2.1 shows a diagram of the liver and the blood vessel that enters and exits from it. Name blood vessel L. So L is hepatic portal vein. Blood vessel J is a vein. State two structural features of veins and explain how each feature is related to its function of returning blood to the heart. The feature 1 is semilunar valve. An explanation for it is it prevents backflow of blood. Second feature is lumen, and the explanation is there will be a low resistance of blood flow. Blood samples were taken from each of the blood vessels J, K, L and M 2 hours after a meal of rice. Table 2.1 shows the concentration of glucose in these blood samples. Calculate the percentage increase in blood glucose concentration between blood vessel J compared with L. Express your answer to the nearest whole number. So the answer is, if we do 181 minus 135 by 135 into 100, the answer is 34.07%. Hence we can say it is 34%. Control of blood glucose by the liver is an example of homeostasis. Explain how the liver lowers the blood glucose concentration when it is too high. And the answer is, when the glucose concentration is too high, pancreas produces a hormone called insulin which converts glucose to glycogen by enzyme, and glycogen is stored in the liver. Name one another factor in the human body that is also controlled by homeostasis. The answer is temperature also is controlled by homeostasis. Thank you for watching this video. If you like, please share and subscribe to this channel.